Do you have some identification?
1541.
No? Okay. Can you tell me your name?
No, thank you.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to leave. You're on private property.
This is private property?
Uh-huh.
Who's the owner?
Don't! The City and County of Denver?
So it's public property then?
Don't!
Can I get your name and badge number, please, sir?
I'll get you a business card. Please stay back there, sir.
Can I get your name and badge number?
I will get you a business card. Please stay back, sir.
I will get you a business card. Please stay back, sir.
Please stay back, sir, as we take a look at the fantastic fancy footwork of First Amendment auditor Denver Metro Audits right here on Here's the Deal.
Please stay back, sir.
I wanted to highlight this video done by Denver Metro Audits. I think he did a fantastic job. He was outside of the Denver Police Department, District 3. And I want to show you this interaction, this very interesting interaction he had with some badged, costume-wearing authoritarians.
This guy seems to be scared.
What's going on, guy?
Not much.
Can I help you?
No, I'm just taking some footage over here.
Okay. I'll get out and talk to you.
Oh.
That's probably not a safe place for you to be.
He cares about his safety. Now, I just want to take a moment right here and note just a little bit of irony, because I've seen this writing on the side of police vehicles disappear in the last several years, but at least this one right here says that they're there to serve and protect. Now, we know that reality dictates that rather than here to serve and protect, they're here to harass and collect. Let's see if that holds true for these two right here.
Collection.
Did you hold me out with one at the entrance to our parking lot? So how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Pretty good. Do you have some identification?
1541.
No.
And that's what you call an attempt to violate your oath to protect, defend, and uphold the Fourth Amendment for the cameraman to be secure in his persons, houses, papers, and effects, specifically here to be secure in his person. Why would the guy have to show his ID for engaging in a constitutionally protected activity? That is the right to record, the right to freedom of the press. Just asking for that, just asking for a guy to divulge his identity is a violation of the oath to the Fourth Amendment.
No? Okay. Can you tell me your name?
No, thank you.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to leave. You're on private property.
This is private property?
Uh-huh.
Who's the owner?
Look at this. He just told a lie. He has to know that he just told a lie. Before we go on with a great question that Denver Metro Audits asks him, this guy has to know that he does not work for a private security firm. He does not work for a private corporation. This cop has to know that they are not standing on private property. Listen to it again and then listen to what Denver Metro Audit says.
No.
No? Okay. Can you tell me your name?
No, thank you.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to leave. You're on private property.
This is private property?
Uh-huh.
Who's the owner?
The City and County of Denver?
So it's public property then?
Okay, I don't want to argue with you.
Well, I mean, you said it's private property, but it's not. It's public property, sir.
Okay.
This is classic. Of course you don't want to argue because you just lost the argument. You just got caught in a lie. You just got called out, and you're not going to argue because you don't have a leg to stand on. Let's look at this dynamic again. This is super interesting. I didn't catch this the first time I watched this. Watch this.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to leave. You're on private property.
Wait a second. Watch. So because the cameraman, who in this case is Denver Metro Audits, if you haven't subscribed to him already, go over there. He's got 9.78 thousand subscribers. Let's get him up to 12,000 by the end of the week. But because Denver Metro Audits didn't submit to giving his ID, oh, now you have to leave. Oh, you got to leave the property because you didn't obey me. You didn't comply. This equals damaged ego. This cop just got his ego damaged. He's used to getting his way. I bet you 99 out of 100 times when he asks somebody for their ID, they just produce it. Oh, yes, officer, here, of course. What, did I do something wrong? Here's my ID. But now he's encountered somebody who's actually going to stand for not only his rights, but the rights of everybody on the entire planet. Because when an injustice that happens to one man anywhere is injustice that happens to all men everywhere. And when you're standing for your rights anywhere, you're standing for the rights of all men everywhere. So because he didn't produce his ID, because he didn't obey like a good little puppy dog, as the 15,000 hour government indoctrination program called the public fool system has taught you, hey, obey the authorities. Obey authorities, good. Disobey authorities, bad. So because Denver Metro Audits did not comply and jump when he said, hey, give me your ID, now he's got to leave the property.
No.
No? Okay. Can you tell me your name?
No, thank you.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to leave. You're on private property.
This is private property?
Uh-huh.
Who's the owner?
As he looks away. Notice he breaks eye contact every time he lies. This is private property? Oh, look away.
Property.
This is private property?
Uh-huh.
Who's the owner?
You say in County of Denver?
So it's public property then?
Okay, I don't want to argue with you.
Well, I mean, you said it's private property, but it's not. It's public property, sir.
Okay. I'll get a supervisor out here to
Yeah,
talk to
I'd
you,
appreciate
okay?
you do that.
Okay.
Can I get your name and badge number?
Officer, I'll give you a business card. Officer Danos. Here you go.
Thank you.
Okay. There you go.
So that's Will Danos, badge number 01073, officer for District 3. There's the phone number right there. There's Will Danos. Look at that. There's Will Danos's email address. Let's see. What is his email address? Oh, I wish we could. It's hard to see.
Can I get your name and badge number, please, sir?
I'll get you a business card. Please stay back there, sir.
Can I get your name and badge number?
I will get you a business card. Please stay back, sir.
Wow. Wow. And it makes you question what's going on at home, dude. What's going on at home? If it's true with that FBI crime stat that 40 law enforcement households experience a 40% increase in domestic violence, what's going on in your home? This guy obviously wants control. This guy wants to be heard. He wants to be obeyed. And he wants you to jump right now.
Look, these guys getting aggressive.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, we're gonna get a
Look
supervisor
at this
out
guy.
here.
I'll put it on the back of my truck. You can pick it up off of that, sir. I don't
Look,
know
he's
you.
scared.
You have not been patted down for weapons.
Why would I need to be patted down for weapons? I haven't committed a crime.
To the station. 11 Baker.
So we got this guy here
Who's this guy? Mark Matthews. He's a detective. Mark Matthews is a detective, putting that best foot forward for the department, eh, Mark? Mark Matthews, 90029, detective. Badge number 90029, Denver Police Department. District 3 investigations.
getting a little aggressive on me already. You can call me good citizen.
Okay. So what are you trying to accomplish here today?
Well, I just I'm
Trying to accomplish. He just accomplished a great deal. He just exposed two badged, power-tripping, authoritarian tyrants.
independent citizen journalist. I came out here to get some B-roll footage of the police department, people doing their voting and
You're
stuff.
welcome to do it from the sidewalk.
I'm welcome to
Where
do it
you're
here
at right
too.
now with the cars coming in and out and these gates, this isn't a
Yeah.
safe place for you to be.
Well-
Do you see how this is a raised piece of concrete?
Yeah,
If you step off of there, you could fall into a car.
I understand. Thank you for your concern.
Okay.
If you step off there, you could fall into a car and you would be hurt. And I don't want you to be hurt. But more importantly, I want you to comply, boy. And he gets called off by his superior right here.
I have a supervisor coming out to
Okay,
talk to you. Okay?
that's great. Thank you.
You have a good day.
You too.
Thank God that car was behind me because I need to get out of this situation here.
Supervisor told him to bounce.
Look at this. Got the blue line thuggery Punisher symbol. How appropriate. How ironic and appropriate.
That's right. Buckle and bounce, buddy.
Buckle and bounce.
Supervisor, sergeant right here told him to bounce. Nothing they can do. Nothing you can do.
Oh, I'm sure they'll change that. I'm sure they'll rewrite the laws to one day there will be something that they can do. in their minds, according to their laws, man-made edicts. So now a sergeant comes out and asks, hey, is there something I can help you with? Initially, Denver Metro Audit says no, but then he calls him back. And here's what happens with this.
Hey, sir, supervisor, sergeant. Actually, I would like to talk to you real quick. I do need you.
They're not interested. Look, you can tell by their posture, they're not interested in helping this guy. All right, what is it? You're one of those, aren't you?
Do you think that you would be able to educate your officers about public photography and that I'm allowed to record in public like this? This is public property.
I can do it.
I'd appreciate that, man. The guy came out saying this is private property. This is not private property. I asked him who the owner was. He said the county of Denver. Obviously, that's public property. And huffing and puffing, saying it's for my safety and this and that. You guys know the Supreme Court has ruled that you guys have no obligation to protect my safety, only to uphold the law. So I'm not breaking the law. And yeah, if you could just educate that officer to not lie that this is private property and just not to give me a hard time. They were being aggressive and you know, giving me unlawful directives. So
Okay, I can do that.
I appreciate that, sir. Can I get your name and badge number?
Johnson 94037.
I appreciate that, Johnson.
Johnson 94037. And you know he's going to go right in there and he's going to educate his fellow thin blue line thugs. You know he's going to do it. He's going to fulfill his word. You dang right. You're right, Mr. Cameraman. We need to sensitize our officers to the fact that there is a Fourth Amendment. There is a First Amendment. And doggone it, there's a Second Amendment. I don't care what the laws of the United States are. You have the right to keep and bear arms, and that right shall not be infringed. You have a right to record any... By the way, here, let us let you into the gate. Here, you can come anywhere you want to. Record all of our vehicles. Do what you want. Free press, man. This is America. This is what I love about America. This is what I love about it. Our police force is so transparent. We'll tell you what, come into my office. Record everything you want to with Incite. Yeah, right. They're going to do that. Here's the deal. Check out Denver Metro Audits. He's doing really good work over there. Tell him Brian from Here's the Deal sent you. And leave your comment under this video. Leave your comment under this video right here. I'll leave this link in the description and in the pinned comment. I'll see you guys in the next video.